gets a chance to putt. Diane Irvin, who just blistered a fairway medal to get an eagle for her team on the par 5, just finished hitting her second shot, Andy.
And that's going to stay up top. Unfortunately, Tom, it was a pretty nice shot from
beautiful.
79 yards, but it won't come back down the hill.
Tim Booth now, general manager of the Hilton Hotel here in Los Cabos.
And the male amateurs really killed one off the tee here. That only from 68 yards, and what a great little approach that was.
That lovely lady you saw standing there a moment ago is Jim Schaefer's wife. She's down enjoying the beautiful scenery and being part of it, I might add, so all things work out. All right, here's Adriana now. Notice the break she's anticipating on that putt. That's a pretty good read, Andy.
Wow, almost
what a
made
great
it.
effort.
That would have put them 3 under par already, Tom.
Adriana's played here before.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Jason Balog down.
This for the professionals. They only get 3 rolls at it, Tom. And, ooh, that one didn't go. So let's see if Mitch can make it.
You could see Mitch and Jim Schaefer standing behind looking on.
Ooh.
Oh, Lord. You know, they have burned the edges on 3 holes now. I don't know if Schaefer can knock this baby in.
Well, he's got a pretty good idea that it goes right to left, and it's actually a little bit into the grain, so he better hit it firm.
He did. Well done.
Yeah.
Schaefer knocks it in. So that putt by Schaefer from LA Country Club gets the pros to 1 under. Tony Magdaleno for the male amateurs, that is a birdie. That gets them to 1 under, but the women still maintain a stroke advantage. The women are 2 under par. The male amateurs, the male professionals are 1 under each. And Andy gets to talk to Bob, Jim, Tim, and Tony. There's the scoreboard. Here's Andy with the gang of guys here in Cabo. Pro, if you will, please.
Well, Mr. Kelly, finally the guys made some birdies on that last short par 4, so they were only out there about 60 or 70 or 80 yards. You know, now, Robert, great second shot coming in there, and I knew sooner or later somebody would make that putt. It was kind of scary, though, standing by and watching these 3 guys putt, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were all inspired from losing the last hole, so we had no choice. I will agree. Yeah.
And Jim, thank goodness you rolled that baby in, because, you know, if there was no tomorrow if you missed that one. I think you can't recover 2 shots.
Let me clarify that. The last hole by 2 shots.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it was a scary 6-footer, you know, kind of slide, and, you know, I was shaking at my knees trying to make that thing.
But thank goodness you made it. Now over to these guys. Tim, a great second shot coming in there. You knocked that baby in there about 3 feet. I didn't think anybody could make that, because you guys had a hell of a time on the hole before.
You know, they would hit a shot, drag Tim. Thank God for my partners. I finally able to contribute something to the cause today.
Well, Tony, that was a great putt. You poured that baby right in there like there.
Well,
no problem, huh?
No, he put the ball pretty close, so that was easy putt. All because of him.
They're happy that you thought it was easy, because I don't think they would thought it was that easy.
No, that was okay. It's a teamwork.
That's right. Once again, guys, nice birdies there. You're within 1 shot of the ladies. Maybe you can make a birdie on this easy par 5 here.
The TV Team Golf Championship in Cabo San Lucas is brought to you by Cleveland Golf Srixon. Cleveland Golf, where scoring matters. By the Hilton Hotel, Los Cabos Beach and Golf Resort. By the Questro Group, developers of Cabo's finest properties. And by Mexico's Tourism Board, Mexico, the place you thought you knew.
In independent testing, the Cleveland XL270 driver proved longer than the TaylorMade R11, Burner Superfast 2.0, Callaway Razorhawk, and Titleist 910D2. Now we know they're going to take issue with this, maybe require some asterisks or fine print or something. So here you go. Launch your XL270. Lighter, longer. End of story.
This is where I discovered how determined she is. This is where I learned how confident they are. This is where I noticed how much they've grown. This is where I realized we have so much to learn from each other.
Mexico, the place you thought you knew.
The women continue to lead. They're 2 under, the males and the PGA pros. 1 under through 4. What a gorgeous sight. What a beautiful place this is. And what a very good golf course as we move along to the 5th hole of our friendly scramble match. It is a par 5, 517 for the men, 451 for the women. And this is Jim Schaefer, professional from LA Country Club. And this is his 3rd shot. And a beauty it is, Andy Tunney.
He loves to play those little lob shots, Tom. Yeah, he picked those so that he can hit that shot, and he spun that beautifully in there about 4 feet for birdie.
Laura Shawls, a member of the Morgan Creek team, and what an interesting lady this is. She's using the putter for the 3rd.
And a pretty wise choice at that, Tom.
Got a lot of it. Oh,
yes,
beautiful.
Rolled it right up there.
Lovely.
Yeah, and probably a smarter shot for most lady amateurs. That's Dan's wife over there watching on as Dan tries to make this birdie putt for the male amateurs. Oh, look at that.
That takes them to 2 under, and they're now tied with the women at 2 under. And then we'll see what the pros can do. It was a great shot by Schaefer. And Laura put it up there. And it's you'll salute all the guys happy about getting at least even with the women here in this match. But the women, of course, have what looks to be just a little routine tap-in for a birdie of their own. Meantime, for birdie, the male pros come right back. Jason, that's very nice. That is going to take them to 2 under. So the male amateurs are 2 under. The pros are 2 under. Adriana
and now
puts
the ladies
women
are
3 under. How
yes.
about that? Interesting indeed. And so the women continue to maintain a 1-stroke edge over their male counterparts, pros and amateurs alike. The scenery is breathtaking, Andy, and I'm sure the Chamber of Commerce here at Cabo, hearing we were coming down, decided to turn on really the blue sky and sunshine. And they've been more than accommodating in that regard. And I tell you, they have been treating us like royalty. It's a beautiful place to come to, friendly people, magnificent setting. We go now to the 15th hole. It's a par 3, 187 for the men, 129 for the women, and Jim Schaefer, the professional at LA Country Club, was there to tee off. Laura Shawls, you know, this is a very interesting woman, Andy, an athlete. She, I don't think you could challenge her to something physical that she wouldn't jump on the chance to do. Beautiful shot. Could be another birdie in the offing for the women. You know, Laura will be back down here in a couple of weeks. She's very much involved in the family down in the Ixtapa and Zihuatanejo area. In fact, is helping raise a young man down there, providing them with food and with clothing. She's really a very warm-hearted, wonderful person.
Speaking of wonderful things, Tom, our prize sponsor is Diamonds International, which has over 20 locations in many of the finest resort destinations throughout the world. Family-owned and U.S.-based, they buy directly from the source and offer a tremendous selection of diamonds and jewelry. Specializing in tanzanite, which is quickly becoming one of the rarest gemstones in the world, and the Crown of Light diamond with its 90 facets and irresistible brilliance. Diamonds International is where your diamond dreams come true.
I tell you, any women walking through there would just drool and salivate at that beautiful merchandise. Tanzanite indeed, from Tanzania. Meantime, the amateurs on this par 3 put it in the bunker. So here's Danny Levine playing with the Morgan Creek team.
He almost hit Arlene and Jim over there. I don't know what they were doing over there.
I don't either, but they'll be more watchful in the future. Coming out now and trying to get it a bit closer to the hole is Tony Magdaleno of the male amateur group. I tell you, Laura hit that ball, almost knocked it in. Meantime, Tim Booth.
They need to get one closer than they have so far, Tom. And that's nice.
That's much better. Yeah, they'll have that for par. Remember now, the women have got what looks like a putt I could make for a birdie. Meantime, Jennings, what a good player he is. Another member of the male well, that's not his best unless
Well, they'll have to make that little 5-footer for their part, even though Tim is asking that ball to come back down the hill. Not going to do it.
He's over there begging.